Hello children. Today we are continuing the lesson on advertisement. Today let us learn how to draft classified advertisement. What is an advertisement? An advertisement is a kind of public announcement asking for offering services or buying and selling property, goods, or giving information about missing persons or pets. It is a very potent medium deliberately used to influence the minds and motives of the masses. It is an announcement made through a popular medium that targets a large number of people. Now, classified advertisement are placed by individuals wishing to advertise goods and services available or needed. These ads are grouped according to the product or service type. An advertisement is kind of public notice asking for or offering services or buying and selling property, goods, etc., or providing information about missing persons, pets, etc. So what is an advertisement? It's a kind of public announcement or notice in order to attract the attention of people. When you want to attract the attention of large masses, advertisement plays a very important role. So it is a very potent medium which is deliberately used to influence the minds of the masses. Newspapers, magazines, TV, radio, cinema are extensively used. Their content is brief, words limited, and sentences are also very short. So there are two types of advertisements. What are they? One is classified advertisement and another one commercial advertisement. Classified advertisements are placed by individuals who wish to advertise goods and services, whatever they are available. These ads are grouped according to the product. Classified advertisements are generally brief and descriptive, and they appear on the classified page of the newspaper. The second type of advertisement is commercial advertisement. So these advertisements appear in various sizes on most pages through the newspapers or even the hoardings. They contain artwork and other information that informs the customer about a business, a product, or a service. So these commercial advertisements can be subdivided into local and national advertising. Now here in the case of these commercial advertisements, you will find very catchy phrases. They are quite attractive. But it is not the case with classified advertisement, which are brief to the point. What is a classified advertisement? A classified advertisement is written for publishing in a newspaper or a magazine, usually to sell or buy something. This is also put to find or offer a paid job. Now every newspaper has a separate section for classified advertisements. These advertisements are called classified advertisements as they are divided into categories or classes according to their subject matter and the function they perform. So according to their subject matter they are classified, and therefore it is called classified advertisement. Advertising can be for vacant situations, sale and purchase of property or goods, the missing persons or pets, lost and found, travel and tours. What are the purposes for writing classified advertisements. So there are various types of advertisements and they have different purposes. For example, situation vacant. Now there is a vacancy for a particular job. Then this advertisement is written by an employer who is looking for the services of a person in his organization. So here in this case, an owner of a company or a manager of a company who is looking for the services or who is looking for a person for a particular job, that person will advertise in the newspaper. Situation wanted. Now this is written by a job seeker. If somebody wants to seek a particular job, then he will advertise himself, telling about his qualities, telling about his academic qualifications. Now for sale. This is written in an attempt to sell property, assets, office goods, etc. So if you have got something for sale, it may be furniture, it may be your house for sale, it can be anything, whatever you want to sell. So that will be categorized separately, for sale. To let. Now this is written by a person looking for tenants for his or her property. So if somebody is letting out on hire, then in that case he will advertise. Now accommodation wanted. If somebody wants accommodation, then that person will also advertise, like written by the ones looking for a place for accommodation in a particular area. What kind of accommodation he wants, that he will write, and the owners can approach him. Now let us see the important features of classified advertisements. You will come across this classified advertisement in separate section which is meant for classified advertisement in the newspaper or magazine. So the important feature that you will find there, that they are always written in a box. No blocks, no design, and language to be factual. So there is no need of flowery language in the case of classified advertisement. Everything has to be factual and to the point. There is no need of any design. No block letters you will find there. Simple and formal and to the point. So simple language has to be used. Very formal language has to be used. Your tone should not be friendly, not informal language, and whatever you are writing, you have to write short and you have to write to the point, because for every word you are charged there. And therefore whatever you write there, it has to be short. Comprehensive. So you should be able to write in such a way that you should be able to include all the details, and it has to be short. It must leave out no important matter, but you must not leave out any important matter. Never be too lengthy. So you need not be lengthy. There will be word limit, and therefore you have to confine to that word limit only. So therefore you should not be lengthy here in the case of classified advertisements. Now let us see from examination point of view, breakup of marks of drafting of advertisements. Now it's a short composition and marks allotted are 4. So the breakup of 4 marks for the question on advertisement writing are as per CBSE guidelines as follows. Format is for 1 mark. So how you write, the style in which you write, that carries 1 mark. Content, subject matter, that carries 2 marks. And expression, how you organize or how you frame the sentences, the grammatical accuracy, how you express, that carries 1 mark. So totally 4 marks for advertisement. Let us see various kinds of classified advertisements. And these various kinds of classified advertisement you will find there in a separate section which is meant for classified advertisements in the newspapers. Quite often you will find situation vacant or wanted. So those who are job seekers or those who have vacancy, they will advertise this. So situation vacant or wanted. Lost and found. Something is lost, very valuable thing. You can advertise that. Or you have found something very valuable, that also you can advertise. Sale and purchase. Sale of a house, sale of a car, old car, purchase of a house, flat in a particular area. Then when you want accommodation, accommodation wanted. Educational, something related to educational. You want to give tuition. Placement services. If there are vacancies, placement services. Matrimonial, those who are interested in marriage, young ones, they will be looking for matrimonial classified advertisement. To let, if you want to hire something, you have got a house and you want to give it on hire, then in that case, tuitions, if somebody was to provide tuitions, packers and movers, transport services, packing services, kennel, you want to sell dog, kennel, and travel and tours. You want to go to different places, then you will look for these travels and tours. Their packages to go to different tourist spots. So these are the various kinds of classified advertisements that you will come across in the newspaper. Let's go to important tips for writing classified advertisement. Publishing advertisement in newspaper and magazine requires charges as per word, and so the informative but crispy advertisement considered being great. Too lengthy and unclear text will cause people to skip your advertisement. Draw a box with pencil. Classified advertisement should begin with clear heading in capital letters: for sale, to let, situation vacant, situation wanted. So your heading is very important. Use no images and designs. So no scope for designs in the case of classified advertisement. But that you can do in the case of commercial advertisement or display advertisement. Manage your words carefully in phrases. No need to write full sentences. It has to be short, brief, in the form of phrases only. Maintain the word limit of 50 words. Language should be used according to the target audience, and it has to be formal language. Put contact detail, contact number and email ID given in the question paper in the end of the advertisement. So all those contact details should be provided there. Never use your personal detail in any place in your answer. Language should be simple, formal and to the point. In the newspaper, you will find classified advertisement page like this. So what will be advertised there? Classified advertisements will be advertised in this way. So you will find all written in boxes. Bride wanted, groom wanted, plot for sale, house for sale, situations vacant, job wanted, car for sale, land for sale, accommodation available for educational, tuition, tutor wanted, missing person, change of name, machinery for sale, kennel, lost, beauty culture, too late. Now, among these from examination point of view, which are very important? Situations vacant, house for sale, car for sale, plot for sale, too late, lost. So these are all very important classified advertisements, and you must practice that. Remember that you can always go through the newspaper classified advertisement page and you will learn a lot from that how to write classified advertisements. Now let us look into the guidelines for drafting classified advertisements. Now the first one we'll take up is situation vacant, which is a very important one. There is a vacancy for a particular job. Now in that case, what you have to do, you have to specify the post and number of vacancies, qualities of the person required. So here you have to mention about the academic qualifications, name of the company optional, age and sex of the candidate, pay scale and perks, mode of applying, contact address and phone number. Now let us see the sample of the classified advertisement of situation vacant. Remember that it is all put in a box. What is written there? Everything is written in phrases. They are not used any sentences. Required to well qualified mechanical engineers with a maximum experience of 5 years. Remuneration commensurate with the performance and output of the candidate. Send the curriculum vitae within 7 days to the personnel manager, ABC Metal Tools Company, 7 Vashist Complex, Sikandarpur, Malad East, Mumbai, along with necessary certificates and references within a week. Phone number 2609 0003 2609 3330. Now let us see the second type of the classified advertisement, too late. Now what are essential details required when you are drafting this kind of classified advertisement? Type of accommodation, number of rooms or floor that you are going to give it for hire, whether it's independent flat or an apartment, rent that you expect, type of tenant required, bank employee or small family, whom and when to contact, contact address or phone number. All these details are required when you are framing the classified advertisement for too late. That is when you want to give your flat or house on rent. Now let us see the sample of too late classified advertisement. The details that are required, that we already know that what is required here: available 1500 square feet ground floor of a newly built house in Swasthya Vihar with 2 spacious bedrooms, attached bathrooms, drawing cum dining room, kitchen and interiors. Rent expected rupees 7,000. Interested persons may please contact Anurag or Aparna, 110 Swasthya Vihar, New Delhi. Phone 27439543. Now we have already seen 2 examples. Now let us see the essential details that are required for different kinds of classified advertisement. So very important one is house or flat for sale. So we'll take up that. So what all essential details are required in the case of this? Type of accommodation, number of rooms or floor, whether it's independent or an apartment, price expected, or negotiable, location where it is, area in square meters or yards, name of the development authority, whom and when to contact, contact address or phone number. Now the essential details which are required in the case of lost and found classified advertisement. First of all, you have to write the heading lost or found. So you have to begin with lost or found there on the top. Then description of the article, what you are lost or what you have found, something very valuable, all that description, all the details have to be given and it has to be in brief. When and where the article was lost or found, when you are found, where you are found, or where you are lost, when you are lost, reward for finding it. So what suitable reward you will give in case if somebody finds it. Contact address and phone number. So all these details are required in the case of lost and found. And at the end, you have to put this in a box. It has to be brief, it has to be short. Now here are important tips. You must remember those tips when you are drafting classified advertisement. All of you know that this is a short composition which is for 4 marks. Now you have to practice. You have to go through the newspapers, read classified advertisements that appear in classified page of the newspaper. First of all, what is required is heading. So clearly state the category at the top. For example, for sale, to let. So if your house is for sale, you need not write house for sale. You can just write for sale. If you want to give your house on rent, then to let. Give all necessary details in points using commas. No sentences should be used. Whatever you are writing, you have to write in phrases. You have to write in points. You can use commas. You have to provide your address, complete address. So you have to give contact address, then name and telephone number. You can include even email ID. Put the matter in a box. So after writing that advertisement, then you have to put that matter in a box.